Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum hasn't done much over the weekend. Today going up a little bit, but being left behind by Bitcoin. That is at the moment all not surprising, given that Ethereum is currently trading below micro resistance. So before we dive further into the microstructure, I think it might be worth to take a look at the daily chart for everybody's benefit, especially for everybody who's new on the channel. Idea is currently that we are obviously here in a bullish market. I'm labeling that as a fifth wave. This fifth wave is sort of, not complete yet. I'm still looking at possible bull market targets between 8 to 12K. That is still subject to change. Microstructure here has become quite ambiguous since the March high. But at the moment, especially as long as we are holding above the May and April lows around 2,800, I remain focused on the white scenario here on the larger time frame, in which we could now be working on circle 5 of C of 3 in this larger diagonal pattern. As soon as this third wave is done, there should be one more 4-5 pattern to complete the bull market. This is sort of what I see for the Bitcoin chart as well. At the moment, that means this initial or this rally here that started on the 1st of May. Actually, it started, you could say, on the 13th of April, but it's sort of the same base, right? So it started from this support region here between 2,900 and $2,667. This rally could still be unfolding. It's expected to still be unfolding. I think we are currently working on this fourth wave here. And there is a support area I'm tracking on the smaller time frames. And as long as that support area is holding, the focus is still on higher prices. So what kind of upside targets do we have for the next move up? I'm looking for 4,080, which is sort of the March high area for the next resistance. Okay, so this swing high, but also its Fibonacci extension, you could say resistance. Then we've got 4,400. I would say that's a quite common target for such a fifth wave here within circle 5. And then the all-time high at around 4,900 USD. These are going to be the next upside levels to watch as long as relevant micro support areas are holding. And the main support area I'm watching on the smaller time frame is this one here. $3,208 is really the key level that the price in the current pullback in this fourth wave shouldn't break below. So as I said, reminder, we're looking for 5 waves up here from the April and May lows. And as long as we're holding this support level, the focus remains on higher. Below that, the structure is starting to change. However, probabilities are already starting to change if there is a break below the 50% retracement around $3,330. So I would actually prefer that the price stays above this level. Do we have to go down all the way to that level? Do we have to test it? No. It's just a matter of staying above it because the structure will change below. At the moment, the assumption would be that we are moving in some kind of a wave 4. The white count is one scenario, but I'm starting to question it. It is an A wave down, an overshooting B wave, which is actually quite good because overshooting B waves are quite bullish. And we could be working our way down in this C wave to possibly target 3,471 or 3,330. In this scenario, the price should stay ideally below resistance, which is defined here between 3,800 and 3,850. A break above the purple line would invalidate this perspective, and that is at 3,880. But that doesn't mean that we will then, directly go higher. It is possible that, for example, the orange count is playing out instead, which is a larger WXY structure. And now we're in the Y wave and form an AB, which could go higher, but should not go above the Monday, the 27th of May high. And then we could get a C wave down later. or we're forming a triangle here, but I don't have enough waves yet for a triangle. So triangle pattern like Bitcoin, where we say A wave down, okay, B wave up, C wave. This could be a D wave, like on the Bitcoin chart, and then one more higher low. It just doesn't have the right look for a triangle, but it's valid. If there is a triangle, then we should see a direct breakout to the upside, but I would say that's, let's say, difficult to predict. And for a triangle, we need to stay above the $3,702 level. So I could actually draw here a red line. I mean, that is for a triangle, a breakdown point. Okay, and that would be further confirmation for the yellow scenario. So overall, I think in the micro, referring to the microstructure, I think it's worth to remain flexible. I think the levels are fairly clear, but still overall looking for higher as long as the support area is holding. Bear in mind, we don't need to test the support area, but the microstructure is a bit ambiguous at the moment, so we might have to prepare for frequent micro wave count changes. That's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.